dominate the policing mission, which of course you have to understand at the domestic level. Policing is not about executing or killing an individual. It's always about trying to make sure that a target or a suspect is no longer a threat. And so what you try to do is you try to demobilize in some way. You try to make sure that you might shoot, but you might not shoot to kill. And certainly you wouldn't send in a drone that would explode and kill the suspect. It's normal because in the civilian policing context, you don't know whether the suspect might be suffering from mental health problems that might render them insane and therefore not guilty. You just have to be more careful. The use of lethal force is accepted in the domestic law enforcement context, but it's very regulated and it's minimized so that individuals aren't kind of intentionally killed, but are rather captured in the domestic context. And here, all of a sudden, of course, in Dallas, we saw the police, the chief there, decide to arm a robot with a bomb and send it in and kill the suspect. Again, this is kind of the erosion of the differences between domestic policing and military encounters, and it's the increasing dominance of a counterinsurgency warfare mentality.
And finally, we just have a little over a year now of the Trump administration. Have you noticed any type of policies from this administration?
I think that the election of Donald Trump by the Electoral College really put a seal on our counterinsurgency form of governing in this country. I don't think that it didn't create this counterinsurgency form of government. What it did was it confirmed, it validated this new paradigm of governing at home. And what I mean by that is that it's been a long process since 9/11 of this turn to counterinsurgency and its domestication. And it started, of course, much before Donald Trump. But Donald Trump, in his campaign, spoke the most brutal language of counterinsurgency. And he promised the most brutal prongs of counterinsurgency. He embraced waterboarding and worse, right, than waterboarding. He embraced not only use of torture against suspects, but torture against their families. He embraced the NYPD counterinsurgency